Okay, now we're doing K13, writing a compound inequality from the graph. This starts off a little bit easy with a multiple choice, but we'll progress where you actually have to write the and or the or statement in later. Now, this is not connected, so this is a disjunction, which means it's an or statement. All four of our answer choices are or statements, so that doesn't narrow it down. We do want to be less than 4 and greater than 8, and we do not want either of these circles filled in. So anything that has an equal to, equal to, equal to, we're not going to consider. So this would be x is less than 4 and x is greater than 8. Or x is greater than 8, and that's going to be our answer choice. Okay, now this is connected, so it's got to be an and statement. I can eliminate anything that's an or at this moment. Okay, it must be connected. Okay, so it's greater than -7 and also less than -3. Okay, but we do not want 7. In this case, it does show that we want 7, so we'll get rid of that. And so here we have -7 is less than x and less than or equal to 3, and that is going to be our answer choice. Okay, now again, this is not connected. This is a disjunction. All right, so we're going to be using an or. Now we've got to be greater than -2. Greater than -2. We're open, so there cannot be any equal signs. Here we're open for this is less than -7, so I cannot have any equal sign. So that, by process of elimination, only gives me this one up here. Okay, probably only a couple more the multiple choice, and then it'll switch over to you actually have to write the inequality yourself. So here we have what is a compound inequality. Since it's connected, it's an implied and it goes from 6 and including 6 to 8, but not including 8. So here we're looking for anything that is equal to, so that looks good. This is not, so we can get rid of that. This is equal to, so that's looking good. That is not, so we can get rid of that. Now, of the two that are remaining, the 8 needs to be open. And this is equal to, which is not what we want. Okay, so we can confidently select that. Okay, now here are the tougher ones. So take your time here and make sure that you write them out. This is connected, and please read the directions. Write a compound inequality like this. So they don't want you to writing the word and, they want it connected. Or you can write an or statement like this where you're actually choosing the word or. Now, they prefer this method even though they give you the word and down here. So here it's all connected. So it is greater than or equal to -4 and also less than -1. So we're going to start with the lower end of our boundary with the -4. So -4, this is, I want that point. So it's going to be -4 is less than or equal to our x. So x is any value that is from here to here. And it's going to be less than -1, but not including -1. Okay, now here we have an or statement. So we want to type it in exactly how we see it up here from left to right. So let's focus on this end. Now this is x, any value that is less than or equal to 4. So x is less than or equal to 4. There's a break in the graph. Anytime there's a break in the graph, we're going to use the word or. This is a disjunction, so it disconnects this graph. Now, here we have from 7 on, so greater than or equal to 7, x is greater than or equal to 7. Okay, connect it again. So this is our and statement. We're going to write it just like this. So the lower end of the graph, we're going to start at 5. We actually want that point, so it's going to be 5 is less than or equal to our unknown, any point in here, our x, and less than or equal to 7. We've got a disjunction, so it's broken. So we're going to be writing an or statement just like this. We'll start over here on this side from negative 193 and down. So I'll write x is less than or equal to negative 193. There's a break in the graph, and a break in a graph is always described with an or. Okay, now we'll continue over here. X is greater than or equal to negative 191. Okay, and we're good. All right, one more. And I think you guys will get the general idea. Here we have connected. So this is an and statement from 855 to 857, but not including 855. So since it's connected, it's an and statement. We're going to write it just like this. So from the left end over here, we'll write the 855. Don't want that point, so 855 is going to be less than our x. Okay, and x is going to be less than, less than or equal to the upper bound, which is 857. That one's colored in, so it needs to be equal to.